How are ya? Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. Back with another PSVR 2 video where I'm playing more of Gran Turismo 7 in VR, of course. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the video. So I'm going to go back into the cafe, try and unlock more races. Championship. Oh, nice. Nice. Tokyo Highway Parade. What's this about now? I like it. I like it. Yes. Finish in the top 3. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. For this menu, I'd like you to go to the World Circuits and take part in the Tokyo Highway Parade. I would love to. It's an event for skilled drivers. Okay. And a National B license is required in order to enter. I definitely have a national. I have a super license. So bring it on. If you don't have your National B license yet, head over to the license center to take the necessary tests. I've done them. Oh, sweet Jesus, I've done them. Once you've earned it, I have, head to the World Circuit and enter the event. Your goal is to finish in the top 3 overall. It looks like it's going to be raining on the day of the race. This is going to be crazy in VR. Looking forward to this. So be sure to drive carefully. I will. I'll be rooting for you. I'm sure you will. Let's go. Oh, nice. I love watching videos in cinematic mode, because I always say this, but it's so true. Like, it actually feels like I'm in a cinema right now, looking at a massive screen. This screen even looks bigger than the previous screens, to be honest with you. This looks amazing. Tokyo. Okay, just start now, please, if you don't mind. I feel like I'm going to skip this, even though it's amazing. Menu book number 9, Championship Tokyo Highway Parade. Nice. So we've got the World Circuits. I wonder what kind of cars I can choose. Okay, where are we going? Oh, there we go. Change car. So these are my all blind cars. I want to go for one that has the highest performance points. So I think it's the Ferrari there. That's 938. Yeah, Ferrari it is. Let's go. Ferrari VGT. Enter. And all I have to do is finish in the top 3. Oh, this is race 1. Oh, nice. See, this is the real Gran Turismo, like, beginning now, like, you know. No more like license tests, no more like time trials or anything like that. This is the real deal, like, you know. Let's go. I'm ready. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm ready. That's the auto drive about. Let me just start the race, please. Oh, here we go. Oh, this bullshit. With speed comes great responsibility. Oh, the sheer speed of this Ferrari. Eat my dust. I thought it was supposed to rain on this track. I just love looking around, like in real time, physically moving my head to the right to see what's there, left to see what's there, up, down. I'm actually flying it in my Ferrari. Easy. I can say that like on my Ferrari, like. Bring it on, fastest lap, Green Hill again. Look at that. I got the fastest lap. Look at all the rest of the cars compared to my Ferrari. Oh god. I got 15,000 credit as well because I actually came first in that. So that was the end of round 1 standings. And I got a clean race bonus as well. Lovely. I mean, like a Ferrari versus a Volkswagen Golf. You just couldn't make it up, could you? To the next race, please. Tokyo Highway Parade, race 2. So what's great about Gran Turismo 7 in VR is the entire game minus split screen I was going to say split screen personality. Split screen multiplayer. The entire game, apart from split screen multiplayer, is playable in VR. It's the whole game, the entire game. And I mentioned this in the previous video, but what I really love about PSVR 2 so far is the fact that, like, if you bought the headset, like you have, if you have the headset and you have already got games like Gran Turismo 7 and Resident Evil Village, like you have VR gaming out of the box. You know? So the game, the Gran Turismo 7 now is finally picking up now. I'm finally getting stuck into the, oh god, this is so cool. I'm finally getting stuck into the beef of the game now, you know? It's great. The proper like championships. Oh, this game looks absolutely amazing in VR, like it's crazy. I was happy. I am happy that I traded in my new Nintendo 3DS XL and all of my 3DS games to put money towards my PSVR 2 headset, because I got a lot of fun out of the Nintendo 3DS over the years. I got the Nintendo 3DS, the Nintendo 3DS XL, and the new Nintendo 3DS XL. There's a rain on the windscreen. And it's a lot of great games, like Metal Gear Solid 3 in 3D was just amazing, immersive. But VR 2, man, it's just an evolution after 3DS stereoscopic 3D, you know. And it's so better as well. I mean, so far my experience with VR has been amazing. I've experienced no blurriness. Once you have the headset on properly, once you adjust the sweet spot, like the distance between the lenses and your eyes, Once you fix eye tracking, absolutely no blurriness. When I was playing 3DS, there was so many times, even with the 3D depth slider on the 3DS, there was a lot of blurriness for me, and my eyes just never could quite fully adapt to the 3D. Honestly, I just got used to it after a while. But this is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, look at this. Ring it on. This is easy. Look at this. Fastest lap again goes to me, Green Hill Gaming. Boom. Another 15,000. That's 30,000 credits so far I got. Bring it on. And a clean race bonus as well. So that's even more credits given to me. And more importantly, look at this. You were #1 overall. 20,000 credits to be having, yeah. And look at this. I got a gift, 2 gift cards, 3 gift cards. Jesus Christ. Oh, select the car. Okay. Well, I'm going to go for the middle. So I got that. Look, that's probably the. Is that a good one? A Mazda Eunice Roadster NA89. Nice. And there it is. So my current collector level is 22. Collector points 35. Gift card acquired. So I won. What's next in the cafe today? You emerged victorious at the Tokyo Highway Parade. Magnificent work. Why, thank you. Look at this, a 1-star related. Oh well, it's better than none. A pavilion has been made available. Multiplayer. Well, I thought I had multiplayer. Actually, thought I had multiplayer this whole time. Okay. And the next menu is menu book 10. Japanese FR sports cars. But oh, look at this. My very first trophy. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, these 2 trophies. Let's have a look at that. I see this trophy commemorates your race at the Tokyo Highway Parade. And you placed in first, no less. An excellent result. Thank you. Thank you. What am I doing? Alright. Sport is now open. And a multiplayer is now open. But I'm going to go to Garage. Open my roulette ticket. 1-star roulette. I should have gotten at least a 2 for God's sake. At least give me the highest amount of money. Oh, come on now. I did win, like. And of course, it's the lowest amount of money. Because we all know this is fixed. Come on now, let's be honest. Back to the cafe. I just want to get as many races as possible. Let's go. Alright, so I believe you can acquire. I have one, which is good. So you can, by completing the above world circuit race. Nice. By completing, yes. Nice. For this menu, I'd like you to collect Japanese FR sports cars. Have you heard the term FR before? No. It refers to cars which have the engine mounted in the front with the driven wheels at the rear. I also thought the engine was at the front anyway. In other words, the rear wheels power the car and the front wheels turn it. This clear division of labour between front and back makes the most of all 4 wheels. Try driving an FR car and you will soon see what I mean. Collect all 3 cars, come back when you've done. Well. Where are we going? We're going here. Back to Japan for the Tsukubu circuit. I'm not going to pronounce that again. 3rd place or higher. Go on, I can do that. Change car. Oh no, it has to be. Oh, it has to. Okay, that's okay. What's the best I have? 490, 460. This is the best one I have. Oh god. Looks like a pretty basic car, like to be. Okay, well. That's okay though. I've got this. Oh god, the car in front of me looks a lot better than this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, all I have to do is place third or more. M. Simmons.
Fuck you, Simmons.
Fuck you too. Honestly, I said it before, but playing Gran Turismo 7 VR is the most realistic gaming experience I've ever had. Everything is just so clear. You know, when I first played PSVR 2, I did not have the VR headset on properly. So I was getting blurriness, but that was down to me, not the headset. But now everything is a lot more clear. I think I mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to give people a tip that have PSVR 2 and maybe experiencing blurriness and doesn't know what to do. So what you want to do is pull out the scope fully, right? The front of the headset. Pull it out fully, right? Where the lenses are. Pull it out fully, right? Then pull back. Then pull back the headband, right? The back of the headset, right? Pull it back. Place it on your head, and then position the scope, right? The front of the headset on your eyes, and the second you see a clear image, so adjust it a bit, like just move it around a bit, put it to your face, put it up slightly, down slightly, whatever. Once you see a clear image, right, where it says like, make sure you have the sense controllers in your hand, whatever else, make sure you're seeing a clear image, right? And then you tighten the headband, okay? And also give the lenses a wipe from time to time. And yeah, and then also obviously make sure that you have the sweet spot adjusted, the distance between the lenses in your eyes, you know, the slider on the front of the headset as well, and make sure that eye tracking is calibrated And honestly, like, you shouldn't have any problem then. Like, I mean, my eyesight isn't the best, like, and I'm getting a perfect experience for this, like, you know. I'm so glad I didn't get PSVR 1. I swear to God, for a number of reasons. Obviously, because the generational gap feels massive to me because I didn't play much of PSVR 1, I only played it in a game in a cafe. So this is huge to me, like, absolutely fucking huge to me. And also like the fact that it just has one cable, put one cable into the console, and you're good to go. Where am I going next? I'm going up here. Time set. Oh, good for time. Yes. But yeah, I'm getting such a clear image right now. I can see everything perfectly fine. I can read everything perfectly fine. It's just amazing. Right, what kind of car now? Oh, the same story. So same story. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good to be actually playing proper races for a change. It really paid off though, playing a lot of the license tests and doing a lot of circuit experience stuff, like the time trial stuff, I think, and just getting a lot of currency and unlocking a lot of cars really paid off. So now I've actually played well over 200 hours of this game, well over. I think it's like 260 hours now or something. I could be wrong. No, I'll double check that now after. Jesus Christ, the clouds, actually, I swear to God, the clouds look scarily realistic. Oh shit. You know, when I play PSVR 2, I get a sense of a true next generation experience. The likes of which I don't think I've ever experienced since maybe playing PS2 for the first time. In fact, I don't think I've ever experienced a generation leap as big as PSVR 2. And I'm not just saying that. It's just so noticeable. Like, and not just visuals, but just the experience that you get from putting on that PSVR 2 headset. There's nothing like it. So, you acquired a car specified in the menu book. So it's all of them now. Okay. So there's obviously like circuit experience, which I think I got most of them. Back to the cafe. I'm going to try to focus on just progressing through this game as much as possible. Not getting gold on every single like circuit experience thing. So back to the cafe we go. My 3 latest cars. Japanese FR sports cars. Congratulations, you've got all 3 cars. This completes your Japanese FR sports cars collection. Once you've collected your rewards, I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. Sounds good to me. Look at this. In other words, Deep Forest Raceway. A new World Circuits track has been made available. I'll have a look at that in a second. It's the Switzerland, so that'll be Europe. Okay. Why don't you tell me a story? These 3 Japanese sports cars are front-engined, rear-wheel drive models produced between the 1980s and 1990s. We have the S13 model, Sylvia, the Unos Roadster, and of course the AE86 model, Corolla 11, commonly referred to as the 86. These are nostalgic favourites of Japanese car enthusiasts. Nowadays, Japanese sports cars are popular around the world, but that story probably began back in the 1960s. With the famous, look at this, great, the Toyota 200 GT. And Hyundai's first sports car, the S series. Nissan's GTR brand was born during the 60s too. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to have a look at that new track. Switzerland. So to Europe, and it is this one. There are no race events taking place at the moment, but I will have an arcade race, full course, and I will do evening, seeing as it is the evening time here. I will do intermediate level. And I can't change my car, just realised. I don't know why you can't do it here. See, yeah, I'm going to exit, pick a better car. Change car. Performance. Oh god, these are actually. Look at this. I didn't actually realise. Okay. Oh yeah. This is actually 938, 971. I'm gonna go with this if it lets me. Look at this. I wonder if it'll even leave me. Oh, of course it will. This is an arcade. It's an arcade. Oh, this should be interesting. Oh god, they all have the same car. I forgot that. They all have the same car. This is insane. Oh my god. Oh my god, did I come first? Oh, second. Okay. I'm happy enough. The second. It was a close one. And I got the fastest lap as well. Nice track. I've been to Switzerland before. I got time. I will. Don't know. I might try multiplayer actually. Seeing as I just unlocked a new mode. Where was that? Go head to head with other drivers from around the world. Don't mind if I do. Lobby. Check a network environment. Okay. Yes, connect to the server. The lobby is a mode in which you can enjoy online races and communicate with players from all over the world. You can create your own runs and host races or set up spaces that are just for you and your friends. Remember, your etiquette while on the track and have fun racing. Alright, remember you're okay. Alright. Create a new room search, room modes. I don't really care. All, race type, all. Yeah, this is everything. Deep Forest Race, right? What's that? GTSRL practice. Race for fun. Free race, free run. I'll just go with the first one and see. Yes. Joining room. I think this will be the first time that I've actually played an online multiplayer game in virtual reality. So this is actually a first. Look at this, I'm from Cork, bye. So what do we do here now? Practice is currently taking place. You can go to the track and enter the race. Okay. Enter. The following settings will be changed automatically according to the BOP regulations. You are in violation of the regulations and will not be able to enter this race. Please change the following items to continue. Please change your current car. Change car. So what do we do now? Go to the track. Head out. Hit. Inside this car is amazing. The host has ended the game. Try and get one more in if I can. Alright, let's have a look. Room type. Free run? Race for fun? I don't really care about region track, I don't really care PP, no limit category. Alright, let's have a look. There's 4 in that room. Trial Mountain. Success. Right, the free run is in progress, you can go to the track. Okay. Oh, I see him. I think. That's all right. So what do we actually I don't understand. How do I actually start the race, like? I'm currently first place now. Oh, there we go. So I'm actually playing against a real person online. God, he's fast. I think he's won that race anyway. I think multiplayer in this game is, I don't know, it's not very straightforward, like. You know, I kind of like to start the race, like. But it's like, I don't know, it's weird, like, it's like you just go onto the track and all of a sudden I'm 4th out of 5, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, I will exit, because I don't quite fully understand how multiplayer works in this game. I got 10 minutes in the video, so I'm going to see, can I just, what if I just create a room myself and see what happens. Yeah, I actually might create a lobby. Nice. So I'm going to create a new room. You are the room owner. Not type is type 2, and bandwidth is very high. Okay, is that good or bad? Anyway, I'm just going to say race me. Race for fun. Okay, set. What's the story like with race for fun? Free run, race. Let's do race for real. Max number of participants 16. I don't really care about the track, but maybe Tokyo Expressway. East clock. Number of laps, 3, time limit, I don't care. Weather, I don't care. Preset, I don't really care. I don't really care about any of this. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of settings. Run privacy public. And I'll actually save the settings for this actually. Save settings. Race. And I'm going to create a room and see what happens. But in joining room. What do you mean joining room? I don't get it. Here, like most multiplayer games, you just wait, like, practice is currently taking place. You can go to the track and enter the race. I don't get that though. Host menu. Start race. Is that what it probably is? Maybe. See, will that host menu be there, like, once I actually... There we go. I'm gonna say... How much time do I have left? A few minutes, okay. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna start the race. Oh, somebody else here, I think. Where's he at? I actually don't know how to chat, to be honest. Enter, go to track, spectate. I am gonna start the race. I don't care if there's only 3 people there. I'm gonna start the race. Start race. It's not possible to start the race alone. What do you mean? Oh, I must actually say. Oh shit. Exit. How do I change my car? Boom. Two players have entered. Yeah, but how do I start, like? Oh, the race will begin shortly. Okay. How many 3 laps? Race in progress. You cannot go to the... What? What? I literally... Damien, huh? I don't get this. What the fuck? What? I literally created a room, started a race, and I can't even fucking race my own race. Doesn't make any sense. I'll figure it the next time. I won't get time now, unfortunately. Well, I might try it the next time now and see what happens there. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.